Hey, good evening, CEOs. How are you guys doing today? Those of you that are my creators, entrepreneurs, and high level operators. I hope you guys had a fantastic day, and I want to tell you, I know I did because I'm off for the next till next Monday. So that makes it even more exceptional. Don't have to go to work. A couple things we had to get done, getting ready for a couple events. I think I told you guys a couple days ago, or even just yesterday, about the Winter Wonderland thing that we're going to be performing. I think it's like a 3 day event. Me and my wife and some other entrepreneurs or CEOs, as I like to call them, those that create this event over at our Trilla Studios here in Georgia. It's going to be exceptional. But I got a question for you. Do you ever stop and think about the power of validation and affirmations? Not just from your customers, but also from your team. That if you're an entrepreneur and you have customers, or if you're a creator and you got customers, or if you're a high level operator and you have a team, what about those stakeholders, those that invested in you, whether it's you yourself, family members, or others, or even for yourself? You know, what do you think about in that? So I want to really get in that today's this segment that we'll be talking about, and we're just going to cover down on it. Truly, the psychology of validation and why it matters. Why validation matters. Basically, validation feeds the intrinsic need for acknowledgement. As leaders, those of us that are creators, operators, and entrepreneurs, or even have a full time job still while we're having uh, our business that we're working on, you know, as leaders, you often are the ones given the validation. It was weird as all get out today. I really thought about this, but when we don't receive it, that burnout can happen. It can creep in. Acknowledgement is the cornerstone of motivation for you, the leader, as well as your team. When working for the government, every time we have to do payroll, it's the wildest thing. Uh, I just really, it says that when it comes time for the employee to do their time card electronically, they have to validate and they have to affirm. And that cracked me up when I really thought about it. I'm like, and then as a supervisor, I have to certify that these things did occur the way that my employee put it down on their time card. And it was just like, wow, we have to give validation and we have to give affirmation, even for ourselves, for a job well done. So guess what? You can get paid. So that was really something that just blew me away today when I was thinking about it as we're wrapping up payroll and everything like that. For those of us that are CEOs, it is really, it impacts us a lot because without affirmation, CEOs, those of us that are creators, entrepreneurs, or high level operator, we may question our impact. Even when you're delivering value, it's not about ego, it's about connection. When I'm at my job, I like to connect with my customers. These core values are communication, customer service, represent agency, teamwork, cooperation, and technical proficiency. I value communicating and connecting with those that I serve, and vice versa. I want them to connect with me. So it's very important. Those of us that have our own business, me and my wife, our online e commerce business at myrootadvice.com, we like to connect with our customers, you know, with the product that we offer, the services, like my wife as a coach, what she offers her client, when it resonates with people and they is validated by feedback, because we do oftentimes we ask for them to give us their feedback by way of a review on our website. If you have a referral, if you refer some people to Rooted Vines for our herbal, organic herbal teas, we really appreciate it. It also for our team, me and my wife, we're in this together. I think she said today was our anniversary for our second year, and I thought it was the 22nd, but I'm just excited. We created an open culture where we give each other feedback. Upward feedback is encouraged in our business, whether it's critical, as far as the corrective criticism, different things of that nature, as we try to ensure that what we're doing for our customers is going to be of a great benefit. My wife generally make teas for people that have come and told her what they were really looking for. Like the one for helping people sleep. It's called Sleeping Beauty. It has the valerian root in it, and she did the trial test on it, and puts gives helped her have very good night's sleeps, and so that's a product that we offer for those who have trouble sleeping, who want to get a deep sleep, and all the things that my wife talks about with that is so important. You know, Oftentimes, for ourselves, we like to take a step back and review our accomplishments. That's another thing, every year in the government, when you get your evaluations, I want from my employee a list of accomplishments, as well as me having to provide my boss a list of my accomplishments for the year to affirm my efforts and celebrating my milestones. Do you celebrate your milestones? If you would, do me a favor, put in a comment. What do you think about when you hear the word validation and affirmation? How does it speak to you? It would be good to hear from you. Validation doesn't always come immediately. Keep your vision intact. That's what we do with Rooted Vines. That's what I do studying consulting work. That's what I do studying day trading. I have to keep my vision intact, and I have to trust that the right customer, right client, and or team member, will reflect my worth back to me. Like I am asking you, do you get that type of reflection, that type of not just you patting yourself on the back, but somebody patting you on your back saying, job well done? Critical. It's crucial because sometimes we go through life and don't feel appreciated, different things like that. I find it valuable that, you're locking in, and sometimes that takes you asking your clients, your customers for that particular type of feedback so that you can find out how you can improve upon it. A situation happened at my job and they did a survey, and whew, one of the key areas was customer service. And man, when it was read, I also see it's a way for us to improve upon ourselves. Well, some people don't take that very well. And ooh, I call that cortisol level. I had to bring down that level of anxiety, hurt, fear, just to help them get past it. You know, we're humans, we're not robots. Oftentimes things like reciprocation of affirmation, validation isn't just a one-way street. Sometimes people just want it one way, but by affirming your team, their contribution, your customers, that loyalty, that you create an environment where validation flows naturally. I'm me right here. Every time the smallest thing, like I told you, my mentor Robert Sharma would say, those micro wins, when those get done, I don't take credit for it. I give thanks to my employee in HR. I give thanks to my employee in the handles our fleet management. I give thanks to my employee that handles property. I give thanks to the OWCP person. My budget officer. All of those people, they get the kudos and the affirmation because They're my subject matter experts putting that work in. I'm here up here 50,000 feet, and coming alongside and showing. It's almost like an orchestra. Yeah, I'm making music. I'm trying to keep that harmony flow. You know, it's practical ways that you can give affirmations as well as validation. Personalize it in a thank you note. I remember my boss used to do that. When he retired, he wrote me a thank you note for that 4 years that I when I came to work for him, and I still have it to this day. Publicly acknowledging them. That's crucial. Whether it's an email to the high senior managers, whether it's in public, face to face with other people around, really, really important. And oftentimes, might throw like a little pizza party. It's on me. Rewarding loyal customers with perks or exclusive content. Sometimes, like I say again, when we created our new content, my wife was giving out our old packages. It was because we're bringing new stuff in, and we wanted to share that with those valued customers, letting them know. As a matter of fact, today, I think he's on the West Coast. Good friend of my wife. Ordered a lot of product. He gave us a review on Instagram, sharing everything came packaged that he purchased, from teapots to different various different teas. That was great. It's a good feeling when you get those type of reviews. So we thought it great that we saw his review, and we thanked him for giving us a review. It's again that two-way street. It works both ways. As CEOs, we're the backbone. It's not a wishbone. You can't wish it to happen. You have to be the backbone of your business as a creator, artist, musician, doctor, student, whatever, entrepreneur with small business, high level operator dealing with your different clients. You're the backbone of your organization. Validation and affirmations, they aren't luxuries. They can be given out. I generally try to do a billion count each day and say I got a billion worth of ladders to help people climb to that next level, hugs and thank yous and kisses and smiles, all these different things. Those are very important, because if you can't do it, what makes you think that other person's going to do it? You know, you have to understand the necessity uh, for a thriving business. That's bar none. If nobody's coming through your doors, no one's sending you emails, no one's purchasing your product or anything like that, or asking for your services, there is no benefit to you being in business. Remember, recognize your worth, seek the feedback intentionally, and don't forget to affirm those around you. Also important. I even give affirmation to my dog. When she go out and take care of business, I say, "Come on, girl, let's go back inside," because I know now that I can at least get a good 8 hours of sleep, that she gonna be well rested. But guess what? I'm part of the 5 a.m. club, baby. I'm gonna lay down soon as that alarm go off at 5 a.m. I'm up, put my sweats on, getting that little workout, getting ready for the day. Even though I'm off for the next 3 days, well, tomorrow all the way until Monday. About to put my out of office on my work computer. Won't see you out to the 23rd. Have a great day. If something important, they know how to get in touch with me. I now what I love to do is get your engagement. Now I want to hear from you guys. First and foremost, I want to say thanks to those that have subscribed. I really appreciate it. My numbers are going up. My videos are going up. I still got over about 4 million to do. I told you 5 million is my target, but, or unless something happens before I get to it. But thanks to everyone. Namaste. I bow to the divine inside of you. I appreciate each and every person that has subscribed. You guys are valuable to me, and I would love to hear from you. Drop a comment in, and let's just enjoy the community. I love sharing. because I get a lot out of it. I just learned something from someone today. Saw her video. I subscribe to it. I think it's great. I love the likes. I love the views. I love the shares. All this. I mean, I can't believe it's about to be my 48th video combined with video and shorts. But 48 of them. I'm putting in the work, people. Appreciate each and every one of you. But as I like to say, as I wrap it up, love correction. Honor yourself, and you're going to honor others. If you love yourself, you will love others, and respect yourself so that you can respect others. And as my mentor, Robert Sharma, would say, own your morning, and you're going to elevate your life. Until next time, stay steadfast, stay loyal, and keep building the legacy only you can create. And thanks again for watching. Have a good night.